Hey everyone, well, this week's video is just going to be a collection of my thoughts during my morning walks. I've been making a concerted effort. Every morning I go for my walk, take a few clips, put it on the computer. Welcome to your weekly video. Subscribe, like, notifications. These things help. Doing my lovely little walk in Jomtien this morning. I love coming down these little neighborhoods in the morning, walking around. You meet some really cool people. You discover some really cool little places. Like, hey, I'm gonna come back and have a beer at Jimmy's later. I just passed. Great little spot too, by the way. Fishing boat coming in. You get a picture of him. Good stuff, right? It's not go-go bar. It's not a gentleman's club or a beer bar. I love it. It's a great way to spend a morning. All right, so my thought for the day is I was out last night having a couple drinks with a buddy of mine who's been in real estate here forever. And we were kind of talking, and I said, what's your thoughts on the city right now? You know, I hear a lot of complaints. You see the YouTube videos all over the place. It's like, man, nobody gets it. He goes, there's nothing wrong with the town. He goes, this town has changed radically, and it's changed so fast that nobody's picked up on it. It's interesting. Tell me more. It's like, look, this town used to be party town. People used to come in here and they would stay here for 2-3 weeks, maybe a month, maybe 3 months. Most of the leases here were short-term leases. I mean, there's nothing to come into this town and rent a condo on a month-to-month basis or sign a 3-month lease, because that's not the demographic anymore. The demographic is everyone's figured out how to work online, how to take longer vacations, how to excuse themselves from the workplace. This all happened during. And now what you've got is you've got people that are coming into the area and staying 6 months, a year, putting their kids into school, putting roots into the ground. And it's a whole different program when you're living here than when you're coming in here for a vacation. I mean, if you know you're only going to be here for a month or 3 months, you're going to be downtown every night throwing money. You're going to have a blast because you know the clock's ticking, and sooner or later, you're going to have to go back to the airport crying, get on that flight and go back home. Well, it's different now. People that live here are making up more of the demographic, and those people don't go downtown every night and spend a bunch of money. They don't need to. They know it's down there. They're spending more time over in the residential areas. Pratamnak, Jomtien, over on the dark side. That's why you're seeing a lot of new bars being built, a lot more money being invested into the bars over here than downtown. I sat back and thought about it, and I'm like, he's right. He's 100% right, but it's happened so fast that none of us have seen it. There's some days that I'm downtown and I'm like, man, where is everybody? It's really slow. There's other nights I'm down there, it's really, really busy. But consistently, you go into the Jomtien night market, I don't care what day of the week it is, 7 o'clock at night, the place is packed. There's people here. They're just spending their money different. And I'll back all of this up by saying, look at where all the convenience stores are being built. Look at where all the new restaurants, bars are going in. condos are going up. Pratamnak and Jomtien are absolutely exploding right now. That, my friends, no, you're not going to want to hear it. That's the future of Pattaya, in my opinion. If you disagree, light me up in the comments. You're going to anyways. There's some good stuff on this street. Jimmy's back there is awesome. If you've been to any of his bars down in Jomtien, you know the kind of establishment he runs. And this one, sit on the table, look out at the ocean. It's awesome. A lot of really good restaurants, and we've got Alexi Beach Club down here. In fact, not open yet, but we were here a couple months ago. I'll dig up some video. It's a fun little spot. Little costly, but oceanfront swimming pool, cocktails, and their beach is absolutely amazing. You could be almost tricked into thinking you're down on Phuket. Bacco Italian, and they've got one of the coolest wine displays that I've seen almost anywhere. And right next door are two other restaurants, Glass House and The Cave, both oceanfront. I know I've put these in videos before, but not everybody watches every video, so you get to see it again. Okay, that's our morning walk through Jomtien, at least this part of it. It's pretty cool down here. If you get some time, get a little adventurous, jump in a boat, come down, have them drop you off, go for a walk. When I get home tonight and work on this video, I'll edit in a little clip from Google Maps. That way you can see exactly where this is. So if you want to come down for a morning walk or an evening walk, or come down and sit at one of these restaurants during the afternoon and see the other side of Pattaya, it's definitely worth a little slice of your vacation the next time you're in town. Quiet, it's peaceful. Watch the fishermen. But now, I gotta go downtown. We got a Monday night football game getting ready to kick off. Now that I think about it, not only do we have an NFL game on this morning, we also have a Major League playoff game. People are already down getting there, claiming their sun lounger. Get the best one, kid. Get the best one. All right, I think I'm gonna do the ending of the video right now because I get posted up at the Nest and start drinking beer in the morning. I might not be capable of doing a good exit. Nothing like the smell of soy buakao in the morning.
Smells like victory.
I love this street at 8 o'clock in the morning. To be honest, there's some guys walking around here this morning that do not look like they were very victorious. And I see some girls doing the walk of shame home who probably were victorious. Yeah, it's an experience for sure. All right, let's get in here and watch this football game. Somebody's in a hurry. Yeah, this reminds me, man, this is sad news. And we've unfortunately been predicting this for a while. The motorcycles in this town are just getting out of control. And it's not just the Thais. There's plenty of foreigners riding around on big sport bikes, They're driving like lunatics. And unfortunately, the other night, yeah, really sad news. That's a really good deal for a Jaeger bomb. We're not in the business of doing Jaeger bombs this morning. We're in the business of watching football. I had to cut that short. I had to leave half of those nachos too. Two guys walk in, they don't have their shirt on, they're yelling at each other. Obviously, they were crunked up. I have no idea what language they were speaking. It may have been English, but they were slurring so bad, impossible to tell. Any tattoos on the face, that's a commitment. Yeah, just being super obnoxious. I'm like, check please, I'm gonna get out of here before they cause some trouble, because they definitely looked like they were getting ready to cause some trouble. But home, gonna watch the game. Should have just stayed out here in Jomtien to watch it. Should have went to Fraser's. It feels like any time you go out and about town, you see a new building going up. Or you see a new beach going in. Well, actually, this isn't a new beach. This is Jomtien Beach, and as I've spoken about in previous videos, they're doing a beach rejuvenation project. And what they're doing is they're out there with dredges right there, and they're pumping up sand from the seabed, and they're pumping it in here to the beach. And then they have all of those earth movers back there spreading the sand out. It's gonna be pretty awesome when they're done. This is relatively new, Jomtien Gym, but we're not focused on the gym. We're focused on the clubhouse underneath. No walk this morning, man. It has been raining hard. The thunder? Yeah. That, I've been sick the last 3 days. I've been down with a cold. You can probably hear it in my voice. Been taking vitamin C, going through Kleenex, laid in bed, watching really trashy TV.
The only reason I would have a housewarming party is probably so people can bring me a bunch of booze.
What else are you gonna do when you're sick? Well, unfortunately, this morning, I was just reading in the Pattaya news, there was another motorcycle accident. This is the second one involving a sport bike, and unfortunately, 40-year-old American and his Thai girlfriend, both dead on the scene. Man, how horrible is that? I don't know if they're wearing their helmets. I don't know any of the circumstances, but I do know 2 people lost their lives, and that is an awful thing. I can tell you, my bike isn't going anywhere for the time being. I mean, these things always come in threes. I ain't gonna be the third one, so my bike's gonna stay parked out in the garage. Bolt. But that end, you know they're gonna have police checkpoints out, and anybody going through on a sport bike is gonna go through some extra scrutiny. So we're just gonna leave that thing parked. By the way, I don't know if you guys saw it. I picked him up at the soy buakaw market. New family member, Max. All right, everyone. I think that's a video for the week. I hope you all are doing well. Better than me at this point. I'm going to go back, get in the bed, turn on some more trashy TV. Do me a favor. Subscribe, like, follow along. What a beautiful morning. All right, family. Hope everyone is well. We'll see you soon. If you're a single guy out traveling this incredible planet, come over and join the guys at Whiskey and Rum International Men of Leisure. It's all guy stuff. You'll love it. Private chat groups, forums, and destination guides focused on all of these places that we like to visit.